Hey, thank you so much for watching. I'm releasing this video in regards to things going on in Libya. Um, I realize there's a struggle going on in Libya, and I want to appeal to Gaddafi to stop bloodshed and violence and go ahead and take some steps to ensure the survival of many people. I think a lot has happened, a lot's going on, and I just want to assure Mr. Gaddafi that it seems like the whole world is postured against you, and you have no way of coming out of this like you might think. So I'm just an observer of the recent events, um, seeing how it looks like what may happen. Um, I want to appeal to you. Um, I want to thank you for your efforts to stop your nuclear program and to cooperate in the past. And I want to thank you for that and tell you that I'm sure that it's much appreciated. Seeing as how there are events going on uh, beyond my control, I'm just observing. I would like to appeal to you to make an effort to reach out to the people. I think you have an opportunity here to reach out to these people and have a ceasefire, a true ceasefire, not a fake one. I think you should reach out to your people and tell them you're going to institute a new constitution. Uh, if you'd like assistance with that, I'm sure you can contact our State Department. You could look up the United States Constitution online and have a guide to start writing from. And I think you need to show this to your people because the next chain of events aren't going to be good. I assure you, sir, you're not going to be able to do in what you think you can do in your mind. There's going to be too much power as it be against you. In an effort to save some lives, I'd like for you to reach out to your people, tell them you're going to have a ceasefire, and start drawing up a constitution. I recommend you broadcast it to your people, show them in all means possible your steps, show them that you do care, that you have a real concerted effort, a real interest in their future. And I think maybe you can do that at this point by having a true ceasefire and adopting a constitution that guarantees liberty to all the citizens. And because you have no way of coming out of this, you're not going to be able to hold this together. There's going to be way too much might against you, and I assure you, sir, you're not going to be able to handle this. I think you should appeal to the United Nations and to the United States, all nations involved, and the Arab League. I think you should say, look, I gave up my nuclear program. I'm going to lay down my arms. I want to stop the violence, and I'm writing a constitution. I'm going to give the power to the people. There will be some people in government who can keep the skeletal structure of a free society, who can ensure that it can exist. And I really think if you do this, it will change the dynamics of this whole, what I see as a war. I don't like to see wars take place. So I'm appealing to you as a human being and as a man. I want you to show your humility to God and show the world that you can do what's right. Because I assure you, sir, the next steps are not going to be pleasant. So let's bypass the killings and the wars that would be imminent, and let's see you make a step to promise freedom to your people. Show them that you're going to start adopting a constitution, and and show the world just how good Libya can come out of this before it gets ugly. Thank you very much for watching, and please heed my words, because I guarantee you, sir, you won't like the next steps in this. Please help your people, stop the violence, cease fire, adopt the Constitution, and do it quickly. You can get a rough draft from ours. That would be a good idea. You could start holding elections, set a date for elections, and show the people just how good this can be. I think if you do this now, you can bypass an imminent war later. Because in hearing what you're saying and what everybody else is saying, I don't like what's going to happen. And I'm assure you, you're really not going to like what's going to happen. So please heed these words. Do what I ask. Appeal to the world. Let's stop all this before it gets worse. And let's save some lives. In the name of God Himself, let's save some lives. So please help me do this. If you don't, there's going to be horrible consequences. Save your people and save yourself now before it gets worse. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.